What do you think is the most impactful phone you've ever had in your life? Like, what type of phone do you think, really changed the game for you? And it could have been not technologically, but just at that point in time, you look
Mhm.
back on it fondly.
Uh, I have, because I'm such like a paranoid cunt about my old phones. I still own in a box in my wardrobe, and I've seen it recently. Every phone I've ever had is in a
Whoa,
box. Yeah.
that's a
Ben's
little
nodding.
bit,
Yep.
little bit psychotic.
Yeah, yeah. So I was looking at it recently. There's a BlackBerry I had, but it's like a Nokia BlackBerry with like all the keys on the front and like a screen. It's probably about this big. It's
Yeah.
so good. I still have that, and yeah, I wish you would. I wish I knew you were going to ask that. I would have found the box. I don't know. It's there somewhere.
Wow.
But yeah,
Yeah. So in answer to my question, which one's your favorite?
that one. That one
The
for sure.
BlackBerry.
The others don't even register a blip on the radar. The BlackBerry. Yeah. What about you guys?
I mean, for me, I do really look very fondly back on my Sony Ericsson that I had in high
Hmm.
school
Hmm.
because you could make your own ringtones like techno,
Oh yeah.
reggae. There are all these different like themes, and you could change the different parts of the song and add drums and bass and synth. So that
Hmm.
was fun. I look back on that fondly.
Hmm.
Also, it's either between that or the first ever iPhone that I had, because getting
Okay.
that was such a technological boost. I was like, whoa,
Mm.
like what am I
Yeah.
capable of?
Who stole Genki's iPod in school?
Couldn't tell you.
I know Zach Burridge bought it off of someone, but someone stole it and sold it to Zach Burridge.
Bastards. Who would do that?
Yeah, bastards. Were you watching State of Origin tomorrow night, Benjamin?
Um, Back on the Gold Coast, we're
Yeah.
with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see. I kind of a
What do you
late night.
mean, maybe? What else are you
I
doing?
got my I'm busy next month.
What are you doing?
I'm just Nokia makes the best phones in the world. Let me tell you what.
You got a job?
Oh yeah. He's doing a Trump impression. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you
Honestly,
seen that
we need
Shane
to, we
Gillis
need we
bit?
need we need to talk about it. We need to talk
Trump
about that.
fan or not, you got to respect that.
Look, man, I don't know. No, I'm gonna say no.
You're a
I wasn't
dickhead,
ever,
Ben.
and I'm still not.
You're a fucking dickhead.
I didn't think it would take this long for him to get shot at, to be honest. And if just
Hmm.
seemingly by a nobody, it reeks of conspiracy to me. Uh,
Yeah.
seemingly by a nobody, but like you don't get shot that close to your fucking head and have it be like set up or fake. So I don't know. I don't know what to think. I need I need some NRL tipsters to tell
Let
me.
me put some light on the situation for you.
Mhm.
As our main conspiracy theorist on the show.
Yeah. Expert.
The event
Yeah.
the event as you saw it was real. There a guy shot him in the ear. And shout out to the people in the crowd that got hurt and all that jazz. Okay, shout out to them.
Shout out to those guys.
I mean, I feel like all the attention's been put on the president. He's not the ex-president. He's not the one. Everyone feels say former.
Most likely future as well.
Yeah, I'm putting money on that, mate.
Oh, dude, it's paying $1.10 at this point.
I'm putting money on that. So the events as seen on the day are accurate. Whether that guy was like inside job, sort of like they just got some, CIA guy just got some like whack job to do it, sort of thing. Then that's all behind the curtain. No one knows that. But what you saw is what you got.
It wasn't a child. He was like 18, 19. He was just some little sad sack from the middle of fucking nowhere who stole his dad's gun. And bought ammunition and a ladder and just went up there and just took shots at old Donald, our good friend of the show, Donald Trump.
Friend of the show.
Yes. Long-time fan of the show.
Yeah. I think that is future body tech potentially. We thought it was Ben the whole time. This is Donald.
Yes, Donald's future body. I thought you were saying the shooter was future body tech.
Oh yeah, potentially both.
What a demonstrable comment for you to make.
Well, Ben, I feel like you're going to be shocked, but what I think about this, but as the resident blue-haired lefty of this party, what Trump did, it was badass. It was cool as fuck. What can I say? He got shot in the ear. The Secret Service came in, was essentially trying to take him off stage, and you hear him through the microphone going, "Wait," and then the fist. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He does not miss a beat, that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's good in front of a camera, and basically,
Yeah.
like locked in his second term as president with that fist. Like,
he's locked in a new. He's gonna have a Mount Rushmore, mate. He's gonna have his own head.
Where was Mount Trump?
He's gonna add himself. He's gonna add himself to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put it past him. But yeah, man. While we're on the subject, man, Joe Biden. Oh God, it's
that kid's
Sleepy
cooked.
Joe.
It's so sad.
I watched a supercut of him debating in 2008 versus debating now, and it's night and day. Like, he's actually making sense and not repeating himself in 2008, and now he's just like, he 18 lies, 28 lies. He just told the American people.
Yeah. Vice President Trump.
It's fucked.
Come on, the economy was running at 25%.
The middle class. Yeah.
We gotta
Medicare.
Get rid of Medicare. My favorite thing he said in that, when was the debate? Like a week or so ago. Like Trump was.
I don't know what you said, and neither do you.
No, yeah, yes, that part is like, well, I can't respond to that because I don't know what he just said at the end, and I don't think he does either. That was a good line. But the thing that I like what Joe Biden said in that, like, because Trump was still being Trump, like he was just on stage, just blatantly lying about all kinds of random shit, and he was saying stuff, and then Joe Biden was just like, "Come on, man, that's the biggest load of malarkey I've ever heard." like I feel like anyone who has the word malarkey in their vocabulary is too old to be president.
He was like pushing the hoop down the street with the stick. That was his childhood. Hoop stick. Hoop sticking.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Welcome to another episode of Just the Tip, I guess.
We're here on the back of
I'm your host. I'm your host, Mike. Joining me, as always, the Donald Trump of this podcast, Matthew. Matthew, how are you?
I'm doing really well. I was shot early today, and I'm keeping on.
And the Hillary Clinton, Benjamin Stone. How you doing?
Yes. You're gonna get a much more tethered Ben today.
I hope
Crooked
so.
Ben won't tell us what his phone bill is.
Won't tell us what he's doing on Thursday.
Yeah.
Has his phone and mic and everything set up on time, ready to go.
So good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Thank you.
And I've even scented myself, dude.
God, you're going all out. You are a fib notch though, so next week you're just gonna not show up.
I'm notching.
Yeah, we're on the upward fib notch right now.
We're in for a market correction. Don't worry, please.
I've got fuck all news from this week. I remember seeing something and thinking I should jot that down for news, but I just haven't. So I'm sort of going through it now. Just state of origin, I guess. Origin tomorrow. Do we want to do a little origin check-in?
Let's do an origin check-in.
How do we feel about the Blues potentially beating the Maroons at Suncorp tomorrow? I think it's possible, right? I feel like it's possible. Right?
Yeah, I know last week that I said that I thought Queensland would win because historically, the Blues have only ever won 2 deciders at Suncorp Stadium. The last one in 2005, Joey Johns there.
Yeah.
I'm coming around to the idea. Like, some weeks gone, and just earlier today, this afternoon, I was watching the final press conferences, Billy Slater, Madge Maguire, and Billy Slater is so prickly, so angry about these Selwyn Cobbo questions they were asking him. Asking the journal would be like, "So do you think he's a good player?" And he'd be like, "Well, I don't know. Do you?" Like, it's bad energy.
Spiraling. Yeah, I saw Danny Wadler made up an article today that
you know what he's got Benji Marshall energy at the moment.
Sorry,
Benji Marshall. Benji Marshall energy.
BME.
BME. He's got BME. But sorry, Mike. What were you saying about Danny Wadler?
Danny Wadler just made an article up, and I love him. He does it. He does it this time of year just because neither party is giving him anything, the Maroons or the Blues camp. So he's just made this thing up about how Selwyn Cobbo actually wasn't injured the last game. He is just in a feud with Billy Slater. And I saw Billy was asked about it, and Billy was like, it's fake news, bro. Like,
yeah, straight up fake news.
I love Danny Wildlight. I love him. He might be my favorite journalist.
Yeah, he's working for New South Wales, you got to say. Like, he's making shit up just to put Billy off his game. He knows he's tilted. Billy's tilted.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We've played Smite before. We've seen our stepbrother, well, my stepbrother Kyle, get tilted at Smite. I'm getting Billy Slater, Kyle energy.
Yeah,
losing in the fucking duo in the solo lane on Conquest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, he's getting tilted for sure. Benjamin, who do you think wins tomorrow night?
I'm trying to get Weensland.
Weensland in Weentown?
Yeah, Weensland. I've got Weensland by 7 points.
Really? Last week you said by like 30 something, didn't you?
I've changed it to 7.
Okay, well that's more acceptable, but I'm still hurt by that.
Yeah, my tip has come into 6 points Queensland to win. It was 8 points previously. But yeah, I mean, it's just the Billy Slater energy is the thing. In my mind, I'm weighing up Billy Slater negative energy with history. And I'm like, what weighs more here? I still can't make up my mind.
Yeah. No, you're right. Did you see Bradman Best? Sorry, to your point. I feel like it's easier for Queensland to be calmer about this because Blues have only won a decider in Queensland twice. I feel like it's calm to be a Queenslander right now. Panic, maybe. Not really panic if you're New South Welshman, but this is history and it's probably not going to win, but I sort of hope it is, but I'm mentally prepared for it to be a Queensland win. But I really want the Blues to win. I really do. I've seen them win at Suncorp. It just wasn't a decider. I've been there for them to win at Suncorp. They can do it. I know it's possible. This team can fucking do it. I believe in this team. And if they don't do it now, I've been listening to too much Gus Gould. I've been unemployed for like 2 weeks. And I've been listening to, when you've run out of content because you're listening to Six Again with Gus Gould. And Gus Gould made a very good point that if this team needs to win now, because if they don't, Queensland are going to get on a roll. And he's seen it happen before. These Queenslanders, they're going to come back stronger next year. If we're going to get them, we've got to get them now, and we're going to have to get them at home.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm on a nice edge.
Yeah,
tipping New South Wales here.
Yeah.
And also to note, yes, we are going to watch this game at Mike, your new house. Congratulations, in your new location there. Nice little background.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. And what also is going to be fun is that this will be the debut, the origin debut of my girlfriend, Wish Girl.
Wish Girl's coming. I'm excited to meet Wish Girl.
Yeah. So
does she know her name's Wish Girl?
Yeah, she knows. She does. And announcement. Yes, I'm officially off the market. I officially have a girlfriend, and it's officially Wish Girl. Who I'm going to keep referring to as that in a public setting.
Yeah.
And because you reminded me of it when you were talking about Gus Gould, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
She looks just like him.
I wish.
I wish. The eyes?
Yeah,
the eyes folded over themselves.
The old bullfrog look. You know, what I mean, that's my type.
No, it's the voice.
But I was reminded. I got. I think Channel 9 put together a supercut of all of Gus Gould's last words before each State of Origin game, where he like fires up the viewers. Yeah. And I'm going to send one of those, my favorite one, to her the morning of. Like the one which is like, there's only one way to deal with the pressure. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your teammates. As I go, you got to believe in yourself. You got to believe in your teammates. If you see it, do it 100 miles an hour. No fear, no hesitation. That's my favorite one.
So good. Love that he was doing
Don't ever tell Wish Girl about this, right?
She knows, but like she
doesn't know how to look for it. She doesn't know.
She'll know after tomorrow. I'm going to give her a hat. I've got a couple of spare hats.
Yeah, let's give her
me a hat, dude.
I don't owe you a hat. You got your one hat. That's done.
Yeah, I need another one.
No, you lost your hat.
I did a great thing with my hat, man.
What did you do?
I gave it to some really good friend, American guy. And he watches this, so he'll hear this. And he'll be thinking thank you, shout out.
That's on me. I really should have brought one over for him, but I didn't know I was going to meet him. I didn't know he existed before I met him.
Can I have his one then? That would be fair.
I'll think about it. I've only got one, and I think I want to give it to Wish Girl. Well, that's a lie. I've got two, but one is for me. So maybe ask Harry. Harry might have one for you. Don't give me those eyebrows.
Yeah. Also, I still have I got 6 here. So come get one off me.
Yeah, go get one from Matt. Yeah,
Matt,
I'm loaded.
Yeah.
Matt's generosity is appreciated. Thank you.
New South Wales 13 plus. Should we tip?
No, we should talk about every game except for the West Tigers game last week.
Oh yeah, you'd be spewing hay.
If you tip the West Tigers,
you're right. We got to do a recap of next week. You are 100% right.
Last week, last week's tips.
I took the Rabbitohs for some fucking reason. Awful. Dolphins get it done. Was it close? No, it wasn't. Man, that was an awful game to watch. Actually, it's coming back to me.
They were competitive. It was a competitive game, but Dolphins, I don't think were ever in doubt.
Yeah, until the last 20 minutes, Jack Whiten went to kick for penalty, and it didn't make the sideline. And I should have turned it off then.
Very flaccid kick, you might say.
I actually I'm living in sort of like a not metropolitan, sort of in a city area, listeners. And downstairs and slightly
in the fucking Gold Coast,
there's a cafe. You can come see it. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's a cafe 30 meters from where I live, and the guy working there is a diehard Rabbitohs supporter, and I made him my best friend because he's my barista now.
Nice.
And I was just chatting to him about it, and he was so disappointed. He hates Latrell.
Really?
He hates him. He hates Latrell because he's soaking up so much money at the Bunnings. At the Bunnings? South Sydney Bunnings? Yeah. I thought that
they are green and red.
Yeah, that's right.
They should do a sponsorship with Bunnings. That would work in well.
That would work really well.
Absolutely.
Everybody but Ben took the Sharks. Spewing.
Yeah.
Titans get a famous win against the Eels. Who could have seen that coming? The Eels fucking suck, dude.
Yeah, we only won by 8 points too.
Titans make the finals. I don't know if I've said that live on show before, but Titans make the finals for sure. Oh yeah, I did the ladder predictor last week. Broncos fucking suck. I said on the show I was going to take the Dragons. Something is wrong with my tipping app. I don't know. I looked at it and I was blowing up. I was like, I could have sworn I picked the Dragons. I'm a fuckwit.
Yeah, I was the only one on the Dragons, and I got a even though it was a shortened round, a perfect round. I got a super perfect round, actually. I even got the margin.
I got the margin right. I got the margin for the wrong team. That counts.
I don't think it does. And Manly pumped the Knights. Everybody saw that coming. Anything to say about the week that was, boys? Broncos suck.
Yeah, it was as I said, it was my only perfect tipping round of the year. Too bad it was in a shortened round. But I'm climbing.
Yeah. Well, yeah, get up there. Was climbing and now I'm faltering again. I might even come last. Spewing. All right. Blues by 8 points. There we are. First game we have got, I don't want to talk about Sunday a lot, but I'll wait until we get there. Friday, we have got the Raiders versus the Warriors. Probably the hardest game to tip this week.
There are a few.
How about you shine a light on the Raiders versus the Tigers? I'm sorry, the Raiders versus the Warriors in Raider Town, 11th versus 12th place.
Raiders.
Go.
Shine a light. Beautiful light.
I should have mentioned some highlights from the team lists.
Raiders. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know. I don't know why I could shine any more light than anyone else.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. I am sort of feeling the Raiders as well. Waz have been going like a busted. They've got Chance out. Montoya is out. Replaced with Tuapiki, who can do a job. But look, the troops coming back for the Raiders. You got Huddy Young, Jamal Fogarty, Zach Hosking is a name I recognize as well. I just feel like with their but their starting halfback, Ethan Strange at 6. I think Raiders get the job done in this one. Matthew?
Yeah, really tough game to tip. Warriors lose Tohu Harris. He's ruled out for the rest of the season, I think, with some sort of wrist injury, I believe. And, they've been, okay, losing. Yeah.
Sorry, that's Tohu.
My bad. Warriors have been not on fantastic form, but they're winning a few games. And while the this has really tickled you, Ben, hasn't it?
Ben, keep it together.
I got so many more little. I got so many bits. Go.
No, sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not looking at Ben.
Mike, this is what happens like when Ben's in the classroom, you start acting up, and then it sets him off, and then it disrupts the classroom. That's what happens.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we can't be seated together on the same podcast. No.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's coming. Raiders, they've lost 4 in a row now. You got to think like Fibonacci rules. They're probably going to come back. And is this week to do it? Jamal Fogarty back, Hudson Young back. Weeks has been going well at fullback. I mean, they're looking pretty good.
Indicators going off.
Yeah, the notch indicator is certainly trending. They're at home. I think I had tipped the Warriors before Jamal Fogarty was named. Now I'm leaning towards the Raiders too. I'll say Raiders by 8 points.
Yeah, that's fair. Next game, we have got the Rabbitohs versus the Tigers. Let me have a look at these teams. Jai Gray wasn't that bad on the weekend either.
Yeah, solid.
He was really good. Jack White and Cody Walker. You know me, I only look at the spine players. David Mwale starting. Look at that. Demi Cook. I thought I saw
coming from somebody without one.
Whoa. Whoa.
I had to.
Yeah, easy one. Low hanging fruit. Yeah, look, Tigers going like a bus.
We're due for a laugh.
I can't wait you for a laugh.
Wow. This guy's on fire.
That's an episode title, boys. Due for a laugh.
Okay, right. Jot it down, I guess. We can come up with better, but jot it down.
Yeah, okay. I'll jot it down.
Yeah, I don't think with good conscience I can tip the Tigers here. I hope the Tigers win and just put a line through the Rabbitohs for the rest of the season. That would be good for the Titans' chances to make the finals. But yeah, I'm going to take the Rabbitohs here. Matt, you want to first hit up, second hit up, brother?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it. So Tigers, I know they lose potentially Api Coruscant. I think he's named in the extended reserves. Some sort of injury, calf injury, I think.
Yeah, calf, and I think it's 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, so they got best eyebrows in the game, Talon De Silva, named a hooker there. And Rabbitohs, I know that they had their winning streak ended last week by the Dolphins, who are a good team this year. But they've still been playing well. This game's in Gosford, by the way. It's home game for the Rabbitohs, but out of Gosford.
My hometown.
West Tigers, I mean, you got to say arguably they're on track for their 3rd straight wooden spoon. I don't see it. I'm not seeing signs of it turning around, not just yet. And the Rabbitohs, they should have Cameron Murray named. I think Jai Arrow's out with some sort of, he's been playing wounded for a while. Yeah. So, I mean, you got to go with the Rabbitohs here. If the Bunnies don't lose heart after their loss last week, thinking that might be out of finals contention, they've been playing well enough to beat the Tigers here, like easily. Sure. So I've got to go Bunnies by 10.
Yeah, for sure. Benjamin. Bunnings or Tigers?
I'll never go to the Tigers. I gave them one last chance. They've burnt me. Yeah. To the long list of other teams that have burnt me.
Yeah, fair. Next game, we have got the Knights versus the Broncos. This is 5:30 on Saturday. This is the game I'm not going to watch. Guarantee you that. Not watching this game. This one's fucked. Benjamin, you want to go first on this one?
Olakawatu. Yeah, Broncos need a win, don't they?
They really do. And they've got who is it? Adam Reynolds is lingering in the reserves. Payne Haas, Pat Carrigan, Cobbo, Reece Walsh. They're all in reserves. I don't expect.
Are they going to back up?
I doubt it.
So I've done my numbers on the current team, assuming nobody's backing up. Newcastle were 861, and Brisbane were 705. Not that's if they played with none of their players backing up.
Wait. What is this system?
My system is the total super coach averages of each player for each team, all 17.
Super coach averages.
Yeah, I basically total up all the averages. I've got a system formula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, this is we know your system
to
now.
me.
Yeah, it's my system.
Absolutely news to me. Okay.
I don't know what to make of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, hang on. So, tell me the numbers again.
I'm incorporating a new system, but I can't really do it. It doesn't work around Origin, so I'm gonna incorporate it next season. But basically, I'm putting together a full like formula
Mhm.
on how to tip
Mm.
using statistical data, schematics.
Schematics.
Are you gonna be?
Yeah,
Are you gonna share it on the show,
buzzwords.
or is this gonna be one of those
Yeah,
like secretive
absolutely.
things that you have?
No, it's going to be open source, of course. You got to do the right thing by the
Okay.
people.
Well, now I didn't think we were gonna do a 4th season, but now we have to.
Yeah.
I gotta see
but
this fucking system.
by the way, I guarantee you, 2 weeks after he releases
it's in the bin.
He's going to demand payment for it.
That's it.
He's going
That's
to demand
it.
subscriptions.
That's it. That's exactly my thing. I give it out for free, prove it, and then I'm like, you know what? You want to lay some real bets on like a big boy? You'll pay, $10 a month to get or $10 a week to get my fucking system.
Ben, do you remember when you wanted people to pay for this? Like what people are watching right now?
This was never about the money.
We had less viewers then too.
This is never about the money. This was about hanging out with you two fine fellas.
Yeah. But Ben, are you saying that based on the system, the Knights are winning?
Yeah, is that
well?
No.
Now
that I understand it, walk me through the numbers again. Like
this isn't the full system. That's just like the first step of a multi-step framework.
Are you taking players' individual scores or just the team?
Yeah, I'm going through the laborious effort of going through each player on each team.
Laborious.
Matt, do you think that's going to work or not?
I mean, statistically,
you got to take into account the other things like history between the teams, relevant. Like that's only one metric.
Yeah,
and the Fibonacci too.
I want to see the full.
Yeah,
the full formula. I'll show you the formula.
We're going to need to meet up in the boardroom. Yeah.
Have
a look at it. I'm going to need to see a slideshow presentation. I'm a visual learner.
I want star wipes.
Yeah.
It's an investor conference, so if you guys want to put in,
I'm happy to buy in at the ground level. What does the system say is going to win this weekend?
I'm not actually going to incorporate it till after Origin. I'm up till next year. I'm going to do it. I want to bump out the kinks towards the end of the year towards the end of the year there's less upsets towards the end of the year, so it's actually a good testing phase to come in with this system. But post Origin, so from next week I'm gonna really
nut
out this formula.
You've successfully edged me. I'm excited to have a look.
Yeah, I really want to know about this.
We're numbers guys. We love it.
But
Broncos?
Yes, the Knights and the Broncos. Knights at home to the Broncos McDonald Jones Stadium. Broncos have lost 6 straight games.
Knights fucking suck too.
Free falling down the ladder, and you love to see it because they're just above the Titans now on the ladder. We potentially could jump them.
I saw a meme that was like Broncos, it was that wrestler, and behind him is the Undertaker. You know that meme?
Yeah,
and it's just the Titans behind the Broncos.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's a solid meme. But this is a hard game to tip because in both situations there's a lot of players' origin contention. Like the Knights, first of all, I mean, they've named Kalen Ponga, who will probably play because he's coming off the bench for Queensland. Bradman Best, Dane Gagai, we'll see how they pull up.
Names, they definitely won't play.
They have been named, but they're playing in the center. They don't do much tackling.
Those two are going to be like those twins in House of Dragon that kill each other. They're going to kill each other in State of Origin.
Good thing I've watched that episode. Otherwise, it would have been a spoiler. I literally just watched it last night. I watched it last night.
Oh, how about that? Yeah.
Hey, sorry, brother. Look at us for twins.
How about that?
So there's that. But the Broncos, they've named the same 17 as last week. However, in their reserves, there's Paddy Carrigan, Reece Walsh, Payne Haas, Selwyn Cobbo, and Adam Reynolds.
The price of the Broncos knows something that we don't know.
And the Broncos need to win this one as well. If they want to make finals, they have to start winning these. Like, what is there? Like 6 games left? 7 games for them?
Broncos
6, I think
by 10 points. Lock it in. Broncos 10 points.
Yeah, I hate it too. I think I'm going to take the Broncos.
Yeah, it's my tip is hinging on those players backing up, and my smart money will say they do play. Could potentially even see Adam Reynolds coming back from his long-term injury. So if that happens, Broncos winning. If none of them play, I'll go Knights, but I don't see that happening.
For sure. Next game, we have got the Storm versus the Chookies. First place, first third. I think this might be game of the round. I'm watching this one for sure.
This is a game. This is
a fucking game. Let me have a look at these teams real quick. They're mostly 1 to 17, right? Like, who is out? Jared Weir-Hargreaves is suspended. You hate to fucking see that.
Be not surprised.
Without Munster in the Storm, obviously Munster hasn't really played all season and is going like a busted on Fox League or whatever the fuck he's on. He's so unentertaining on that. I thought he was funny. Like, I thought he was a funny guy. He's shit on Fox League. He's too nervous. Look, man, it'll be close. I think I'm going to take the Chooks, I think I'm going to take the Chocobos. Matt, you next, I think, because I want to hear from Ben last. I'm going to base what I think on what he says.
Yeah.
Matt, so you next.
Yeah. So the Melbourne Storm, top of the table, because every single game they are expected to win, they usually win those ones. And they've beaten another bunch of other really good teams. So they're super consistent. But yeah, you got to say, not fully fit, right? No Munster there. Wishart's been doing a very good job. Pappenhausen's still getting back into his form. Harry Grant's been covering some niggling injuries, I believe. Sternum, I've heard.
Yeah. Harry Grant's got his sternum injury. He's not playing State of Origin and then playing this game. He's doing one or neither.
Yeah. Well, it depends how many minutes he plays in Origin as well. He usually plays like 30 minutes. But for the Roosters, I mean, they're I believe, the best attacking team this year. They've won, I think, 8 of their last 10 games. A lot of those by very big score lines, like 40 points plus they're scoring in those games. And they're building at a very good time of the season. Weir-Hargreaves goes out, Suoli'i comes back in, not the same position, but still they're representative stars. I agree with you. I think right now the Roosters just have way more points in them than the Melbourne Storm do. And I'm going to say the Roosters win by 10 points.
Yeah. Hello Sport used to do this quick little segment where it was called Fucked and Hummin'. They would go over real quick, what teams are fucked and what teams were humming. And the Roosters are humming right now.
Roosters are humming.
Benjamin. Storm v Roosters.
The old Stein-Lindsay Cup.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the battle of? What's it the battle of? What was the SCU block called? Was it B block? The Battle of B block?
I have no idea.
The Battle of B block. Yeah.
That's the episode title.
Yeah. I like it.
Was never an SCU. Neither was she. Neither of us were.
Yeah, no, but it's still funny though. That's a joke for all the Merrimack State High students.
Merrimack people for us. Yeah, just have
Shout out.
Yeah. Pride and excellence, right?
Excellence in pride.
Like the Phoenix. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
They change it to excellence in pride and the rainbow logo.
Yeah. Good stuff. All right, Benjamin, focus. Storm v Chocobos.
Storm Roosters.
I wouldn't enjoy this match if I tipped the Storm. If I was unbiased, I would tip the Storm. But I'm biased and I want to enjoy the game. So, Bows,
yeah. I feel like, and when you tip for your team, I feel like it's one of those things where, like, if you tip against them, you're just not going to have fun. It's like
you're a dog if you tip against them too.
It's gambling. Like you have to tip your team because the enjoyment is better.
The problem is we're getting emotional. This is why we don't win the tipping comp, is we get emotional. We shouldn't be emotional in business decisions.
You and I are not the most emotional people we know.
You're very negatively geared emotions, generally speaking.
Negative gear, your emotions.
It's a good idea.
Saturday night, 7:30 p.m, game of the round. But look at this Sunday, boys. We haven't had a Sunday like this in a long time.
I'm excited for this.
Super Sunday.
I am going to fucking plant my fucking ass on the couch and watch the entirety of this. This is terrific. We've got, and if I could briefly go over it, we've got the return of Nathan Cleary steering around the Finns, who are in 6th place, and good. That'll be a fucking sick game. We've got Manly at I think Brookvale Oval against the Titans, who are humming. Love to see that. Titans paying a $3.17. That's insulting. Get on that. they'll fucking stomp them. And the Doys versus the Dogs, your little dessert on the top. You could probably take or leave that game, but if you love the Dogs as much as me, you're going to be watching that one.
Well, it'll be a tight game. It'll be a tight game, that one.
I'm going to be sauced out of my mind by that point. This is great. First game, Panthers Dolphins. Like I said, Nathan Cleary returned. The Prince of Penrith is back. Do we think that Jerome Luai, Brian To'o, and Liam Martin are going to be playing in this game?
Not sure. Depends how they pull up, right? Because they've already decided to. They've already announced that they're resting Dylan Edwards and Isaiah Yeo.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and Schneider will do a job.
For sure.
In the 6. So they don't really need to. They're in a good position on the ladder. They could decide to risk it. In which case, if it's only Cleary playing, do the Dolphins stand a chance here?
Exactly. But like, it's like putting the brain in the robot in Fallout, you know, like Nathan Cleary is there and he's got all this, I don't know, empty husks around him that he can direct. Yeah. I don't know how like involved he is at training when he's injured. This isn't the same as last year when he was suspended for like 3 weeks going into the finals. It's different to that, but it's sort of similar. And I'm excited to see what Nath does with this team of husks around him. I think this is going to be the Nathan Cleary show. I'm excited. And I think if Luai and shit come back, that's going to detract from that. I think Panthers are probably going to win here, even if they do come back. But I'm excited to see Nath steer this team around, and I think the Panthers are going to win because we have a rule on this show that we do not tip against the Panthers, even if we're tempted to. Benjamin, who you got? Panthers v Fins.
I'm gonna go Panthers because I think they're gonna remember the last Finsmas party.
Did the Fins win?
Yeah, fucked them up.
I can't remember. Fucked them up. No one was there, though. No one was home for the Panthers, right? Probably just Dylan. I can't remember. What round was it, roughly?
Panthers.
You got
445, yeah.
This is why, Ben, you're not in charge of the stats. You got to be ready to go.
Sorry, I had just an interaction with somebody off camera. I was distracted. I'm back.
Was it your father? Was it your father or your mother?
No, it wasn't. It was neither of them. None of your business.
Okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Panthers
he
have
never
not
tells
burst.
us who he's talking to off stage. Crooked Ben.
Anyway.
He's a fucking crook. Who's this fucking guy? Let me fuck.
I'm going to try my best to do a sleepy joke, but did you hear him when he said that? He said that the Dolphins have defeated the Panthers. The Dolphins have not versed the Panthers yet this season. Okay? So that's just another lie.
The Dolphins are the best. No, the Dolphins have revolutionized the sport.
Come on, Ben. That's the biggest load of malarkey I've ever heard. They haven't. The first time they played this season.
I'm scrolling through it. They haven't played. This is the first time they've played. What the fuck are you talking about?
Nobody plays NRL like the Dolphins. In all 130-year history.
Trump getting shot.
I'm losing my accent.
Yeah. Nathan Cleary. What? Such a big chin. I said to him that he's the biggest chin in the league. I didn't say that. The other people have said that.
It's a beautiful chin. A chin like that.
It's a beautiful chin.
The best chin. The best.
I'm also tipping the Panthers.
My shoes. Did you hear him in the audio? He's asking for his shoes because like when he gets tackled, they come off.
Oh really? No, I really heard
no.
That. Good shoes.
Panthers all around. Whose turn was it? I can't remember. Panthers. Okay. Next game.
I do hope Fins win.
Yeah. I mean, who doesn't? Next game, we've got Manly Sea Eagles paying $1.36 insulting against the Titans. What are we calling this? Are we calling this the Des Hasler Cup? Are we calling this Des and Foz Revenge? What is this? What is this?
Yeah, the Hasler Cup, the Brian Kelly Cup.
The Brian Kelly Cup. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know what to call this, but the Titans are about to fucking pump Manly despite them. Yeah, despite them putting fucking 44 points on whoever the fuck, the Knights last week. Titans are good. Yeah, and I see this.
It doesn't concern you at all that they just beat the Parramatta Eels by only 8 points?
No, that's fine. We'll be right. We'll be fine, dude. We'll be fine. We've got to make finals. This is it. We got to beat Manly. to make finals, and I'm
Mhm.
100%. The boys will be up for this. Desi's been. Do you think at the start of the year, Desi's going through the draw and he looks at this fucking one?
Oh yeah.
He looks at this fucking one. He goes, "I need to get the boys up."
In the away change rooms. He's going to feel the away change room.
That's true. But in fairness, Manly did beat the Titans by 4 points earlier this season on April 20th, 420 day. But in saying that, I mean, this is a different Titans team. This Titans team I feel like stabilized after losing Tino, like finally getting into form. They're tougher. Chris Randall killing it at 13. Jaden Campbell killing it at 6.
So good. He's so good at 6. He doesn't miss either. He doesn't miss his fucking conversions. I love that.
He's such a good kicker. In play, he's got a big boot on him. I mean, Manly, obviously, we got to say they performed really well last weekend. Tom Trebojevic back at fullback was killing it. DCE and Jake Trebojevic should play this game. I mean, but Titans, AJ Brimson dropped to 18th man. Keanu Keeney, fullback.
That was the same as last week. There'll be some flipping around, I think.
There will be some flipping around. I do note right now the Titans have a 4-forward bench, which is pretty unusual to see in 2024. So potentially you could see someone drop off that bench for a Brimson in the 14.
I don't hate Brimson at 14. It's weird. It's we've talked to death about it. It's a weird problem to have 3 fullbacks who are not Keeney, but the other 2 are more or less always injured. And to have all 3 of them back now, it's weird. It's a weird problem to have. And I don't hate Brimo at 14, although he's probably wasted there, but he can cover like 9, 7, 6 and fullback in a pinch, I don't hate that for him. It just sucks because he's like one of our best players. You know?
And if Keeney is outperforming him and Jaden Campbell's outperforming at 6, bench is your spot, Brimo.
You know what this team fucking needs? A decent fucking hooker. And it's good. This is a great team. We just need a decent fucking hooker.
Yeah.
You need a whore.
A good whore.
Yeah, we need a good Tino as well.
And that as well, yeah. Do you like how who was it? The guy with the mustache for the Eels? They were showing a highlight of him running at the Titans last week. And he sort of like he goes straight and then he goes like this. Yeah, Reagan. The guy with the mustache.
Campbell Gillard.
Campbell Gillard.
Lane, he has one too.
Campbell Gillard like runs straight and then moves slightly to his right and goes straight into Verrills and just rolls over the top of poor little bird bones Verrills. Yeah. Not even close to being an even match. But to Verrills' credit, he does get up and completes the tackle after 10 to 20 meters down the field. Titans 13 plus. Benjamin?
Oh, what?
What?
All right, you know what? It's not my business to tell you what to do. I'm tipping the Sea Eagles for every other logical reason.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, they're a hot team right now. They're in form too. They've got a lot of points, a lot of points in that team. Manly beat the Titans by 4 points earlier this year on 420 day, as I mentioned earlier. Titans, different team. Even though my head says Manly Sea Eagles, my gut says Titans.
What does your heart say?
Call me crazy. Back at his old stomping ground, Des, the 4 Pines Park. I'm going to say Titans go. I can't believe I'm saying this. Win 4 games in a row.
Yes, I love it.
4 games in a row the Titans are going to win. They're going to win by 10 points. Oh, God.
Definitely tip against them for next week. I'm locking that in now.
At the end of the show, and put this in the thumbnail, there's going to be a shot of Desi, and he's going to be doing the Trump fist in the air, but there's going to be like a rainbow flag in the background. He's going to be like, this is for the gays.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How's this juicy biscuit next week? The Finns Titans. We should go to that.
It's in Brisbane. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Next game we have got is the Doys versus the Dogs. Let's call it the Sauce Cup because I'm going to be well and truly fucked up by this point. Who is in, who is out? Salmon's out, broke his jaw. Max King is out. I couldn't tell you what he's injured with, but he is injured for some time.
Yeah, I think a hand or a wrist or something.
Probably puts a dent in the Doggies' grand final winning capabilities, I would say. They need forwards for sure. Satili Tupanua can't come quick enough. Love to see my boy Toby Sexton at halfback rather. Let's have a look at this Doy's team. The man who is just straight visioned, Toby Sexton. Tauluggi's out. That's fair.
He does.
Who's in? Bunch of fucking nobodies play for the Cowboys. I'm taking the Dogs. Taking the Dogs on this one.
Nice, Doke.
Dogs. Matthew, Dogs.
Well, for the Cowboys, as per usual, Todd Payton is going to name all of his origin players in the extended reserves. Mm-hmm. So who's to say who actually backs up? Usually, maybe two of them end up playing. In saying, keeping that in mind that he usually likes to rest his origin players, I could see them resting a few here, which gives the Dogs an edge. And you are right, they lose Max King, the Dogs, so that their middle forward stocks are already a little bit low. But in saying that, though, a lot of teams are going with very light forward packs this year. The Titans are a perfect example of lowering the forward stocks and getting the job done. So I don't think it's too much of an issue. Both teams, by the way, on 9 wins this year, although the Dogs have been much better defensively, so sitting higher on the ladder. I think this, may be the hardest game of the round of tip. There's a few actual games, to be honest, if all the Cowboys players actually play. But the Dogs, they're just coming off 2 1-point wins in a row, like gritty wins they had to work really hard to get. And I think that gives them the edge when it comes to like mindset battle. So I'm going to say Dogs win again by 1 point.
Yeah, agreed. Benjamin? Benjamin? I haven't asked you yet, right? Always Dogs. You really? You go on the Dogs?
Dog. I learned something this year. You don't tip against the Dogs.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that is the tipping. What do we got here? Epic Armadillo writes, comment time, boys. Epic Armadillo writes, Dragons don't usually lose twice in a row, so I'm certain they will beat the Broncos. This cunt knows what he's fucking talking about.
Correct.
This cunt knows what he's fucking talking about.
This guy.
All right. Rugby League History writes, Parramatta are currently deep-throating, but I'm hoping they can pull off a miracle and win this weekend. Eat a fucking dick, History.
Yeah. We love you, but please consume a penis.
Yes. And mainly due to that video BKR Sport did at the start of the season. He made it very personal. He does that. Blaze will do that to you. That's fine.
Player. What's going on, player?
And a new commenter, I think, Alex Alt 2630. 2330 says, bro, that was too far. And he was talking about Ben, saying that Queensland were going to win by 32 or something?
Yeah, like 20, in the 20s, I think. 22 points, was it?
Too far.
I went too far.
Yeah, that's too
you
much.
Did. That's
going to get us
upsetting
cancelled,
content.
boys.
Yeah. Shit, that was good. Hypothetical, Benjamin, do you have one?
Okay, this is a multi-layered hypothetical. It's not.
Oh, yes. Peel these layers off my onion.
Mine's not an onion.
All right, so there's 3 options. First option is you don't partake.
Now it's you and me at
Second
the back of the class.
Second option is I give you $1 million, but then you have no teeth for the rest of your life, but you can wear false teeth if you choose.
Okay.
The other option is $10 million to take all your teeth out, but you never get to wear false teeth. So you gumbo slice, but you got 10 mil.
I think I'm going to take
slice.
What are you going to take?
I'm going to take door number 1, I think. I'm going to take the milli, and I can have false teeth because I probably, it's something
not
that we...
participating as an option in this hypothetical.
No, I'll take the milli. I'll take the milli. I'll get the Wirramoo, what's his name? The OG, triple OG Wirramoo Mason. I'll get the fucking, the
grills.
The fake, painfully fake. What do you call them? The tie teeth?
Yeah, like grills. Veneers, pretty much. They look like
veneers.
Chunky teeth.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I'm going to get just fake veneers. Yeah. And they're going to be so white and so fucking obnoxious.
Except you need
that's
teeth for veneers to stick onto. Yeah, you would need full implants.
Fuck.
Yeah, full implants. So, yes, I'm going to take the $1 million. I'm going to spend $15,000 on a full set of implants. and then I'm going to spend the rest of the money on
Do you have
blackjack
any
and
idea
hookers.
how much implants are? You're going to pay almost $2 to $3 grand per tooth.
Wow, I crazy. Good thing I have $1 million to pay for it.
You're worried about like 30 grand when you have a million.
How many teeth do you have in your mouth?
36, isn't it?
Yeah,
Right?
isn't it 32? Like
I'll count 'em.
16 per row. Is that
And
what
you
it
got a
is?
-1 for the middle.
Yeah, I gotta keep that. That's part of my brand.
You made me
Part of my
lose
brand.
count. 1, 2, 3.
But yeah, I'm taking the milli.
I'm
That's
gonna
an easy one.
go 10
8,
mil
9,
and gumbo
10,
slice.
11, 12,
And I'm gonna
13, 14,
definitely.
15, 16.
But come
Yeah,
up as
16.
gumless rapper.
Yeah.
The first toothless rapper.
Oh yeah, what's going to be your rap name? Your rapper name?
Gumbo slice.
Gumbo Slice, of course.
Gumbo slice.
Gimpy's list.
Gimpy slice. Gumbo slice. Getting on the slice. Gumbo slice.
All right. What do we do? Matt and I are on the Blues. Benjamin's on the Maroons. It reset. I swear to God, it just fucking reset.
We haven't done a recap of our tips in a very long time.
The
Yeah, no,
number,
sorry.
the
Oh, no,
number
it didn't. It's fine. It's
one
fine. It's fine.
option, the $1 million for the no teeth but falsies, like that's a bullshit option. Why would you do
What do you
that?
mean?
What do you
That's
ten-
such-
what-
And what was the other one? 10
Because
million?
you're losing your teeth. You're putting 900 grands of value in just having teeth there to replace the no teeth. In
You
the
are
difference
cooked.
between
The fuck
You are
talking
so
about,
cooked.
bro?
They're just teeth.
They're just TVs.
I can get new fake better ones that are wider than my current
Dude,
ones because I
yeah.
didn't brush my teeth enough when I was a kid.
That's right.
Shout
Mine are
out to
fucked.
flossing.
My bottoms are fucked. All right, so
Let's
we're
compare
both
our
on the
teeth.
Blues.
Let's put
Ben's
our
on the-
webcams in our mouth.
Let's put your teeth where your webcams is.
We should do full colonoscopies live.
We are all on the Raiders. Only if I get to do yours.
Colonoscopy
we are
podcast. Let us
we're
know
all
in the
on the
comments
bunnies.
if you want to.
I think we're all
colonoscopy.
on the Broncos. Are we all on the Roosters? Right?
Yeah.
We're all on the Shookies. We're all on the Panth. Benjamin's on the Manly Sea Eagles. Matt and I are on the Titans. We're all on the Dogs.
We all dogging.
Bit of variance there,
That's
but not
the
that
best
much.
OnlyFans idea. So you put a camera in the tip of a dildo, and then you invent this product and then sell it to OnlyFans people. It's got a little light at the end.
Definitely already exists. I've seen that.
It exists.
Yeah, I've seen that. Definitely seen that.
You're
Sorry.
like how do you have you seen it? Where? What content?
On the internet. Do you want me to send you? Should we send you a link? Ben, you want to see a
Please.
link?
How have you seen it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Do they have any
Thumbnail?
Engage 4 butt plugs?
Yeah. Let's do a thumb.
Thumbnail.
I have no idea what I'm going to do.
This is what I'm going to do for thumb this week.
No, Ben. Ben, you need to have.
Can you
It's a thumb.
You're doing such a good job, bro. Can you just put yourself center of the screen and your whole body, maybe a little smile and maybe something like this?
Why don't you
Yeah.
like the thumb idea? I thought it was really clever.
Do something like this.
Yeah. Just give. Should
No, not in
we?
front of your face. Not in front of your face. Smile.
Just a positive one.
Yeah, just a good one. Come on.
Thumb-
That's close.
Yeah,
That's pretty
that'll
close.
That'll do. I like it. Yeah, it's a thumbnail.
Benjamin.
I could tip.
Yeah, you could. You want to start the show again? Should we start again?
Should we start again?
Should we start again?
Matt.
Take us out, motherfucker.
Okay. Why? All right. We'll talk about business
Yeah,
stuff.
we're talking about we're business up.
Okay.
It's business up. We're not done yet. Come on. You have one fucking job. 2
That's it.
jobs. Thank you.
That
That was a good one. I thought that was a good one.
That was good.
There is only one way to deal with the pressure. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust your teammates. You have to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your teammates. If you see it, don't second guess yourself. Do it, and do it 100 mile an hour. No fear, no hesitation.